Okay.
Testing.
Yeah, that looks good.
It's
Maybe.
murder on the track.
Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome to Coworker Calamity, the podcast where we try to make sense of the chaos that comes. You can make this forever. Okay.
Sorry.
Hey everyone, welcome to Coworker Calamity, the podcast where we try to make sense of the chaos that comes with being young women who have recently entered the quote-unquote real world. My name is Caroline, and today's episode is titled Roaches, Raises, and Rent. Oh my! Once again, I am joined by my coworker, co-host, and terrified witness to my mental breakdowns, Miss Issa!
Hello.
And we also have a very special guest today. Welcome to the podcast, another fellow coworker, punching bag, and one of the only men that I can stand, Jordan!
Hi!
Oh.
A voice crack.
Immediately. We're off to a great start. So
he is a fully grown man, believe it or not.
Beard and all.
Oh, so how are you guys doing today? How's your week? What's new? What's exciting?
Nothing. Next question.
Typical. What about you?
nothing. Next question.
God. Well, you guys are great guests.
Well, okay. For a little bit of context here, Jordan is my roommate, and we've been roommates for a year. Best friends for
3? Second half of 2022.
True. We went to college together.
Yeah.
We majored in.
So
3D.
did you guys meet sophomore year or
sophomore?
We met sophomore year, but we didn't really become friends until junior year.
Yeah,
Junior film.
Yeah. Yep.
Era.
What were your first impressions of each other? Do you remember?
Yes. Well, I remember. Well, what class was it? Principles of animation.
Yeah.
I remember because we have a mutual friend, and I was friends with her before I was friends with Isa. And I remember, like, walking home from class one day, and, like, we were just talking about Isa. We were like, she's so cool, like, we should be friends with her. Like, that's...
What's crazy is that I was at rock bottom at that time. Like,
and we thought you were so cool. So.
Something's gotta change, I guess. I gotta get my coolness back. I gotta get back to rock bottom. That's my goal. Yeah, no, I knew of Jordan's existence, but it wasn't until I found out that my older sister went to college with his older sister, and they were the same age, and they were, like, in the same friend group.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that.
So weird.
Yeah.
That is a crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically our sisters are both 2 years older than us, and they both went to the same college and became friends or whatever. And you had actually, like, met my sister before meeting me.
True.
At a concert. But then in, like, one of my animation classes, I remember our professor was just taking attendance. I heard your last name and I was like, wait, that sounds so familiar. I'm pretty sure, like, my sister has a friend that has the same last name. What are the odds that our sisters go to the same college and are friends, and then we end up in the same college, same year, same class, same
program.
major?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Invisible
It's weird.
string. I'm more impressed that you know your sister's friend's last name. Like, what?
Well, I mean, like, Instagram.
I followed both of y'all on Instagram, and I didn't make the connection until y'all posted the same vacation photos.
Oh. Well, I mean, and you just have, like, a unique last name, so.
That's true. My last name's Polish, so it's already going to be awkward and long and weird. But, so we were friends for a while, and then we applied for the same internship that got us our full-time job, same company. Mm-hmm. So we drove across the country together, and then we ended up living together for the sake of convenience, and then obviously we just kept at it. So now we're just long-term roommates, and it's been nice, especially because we moved into the new place. Mm-hmm. Moving is a lot, especially when you don't know the area, you don't have that trust, you don't have that word of mouth.
Yeah, it's really difficult moving somewhere without ever seeing it first. Because that was my situation. I moved down here. I'd never even been here. I've never been to the state that we're in. Mm-hmm. So that was such a difficult transition. But you guys had interned at our current company for the summer.
Yes.
So you had been here for 4 months before I came?
Yeah, and we started at rock bottom. When we were interned, and God bless where we work because they offered housing at the closest college. So we slept in a dorm. So we had, like, roommates and everything, and they were other interns, and it was pretty fun. It was a good time. Well, the dorm part? Okay, well,
Fun for you. you had good roommates.
Yeah, my roommates were great.
I had one that was a little less than ideal, but it's fine.
Well, are you talking about the one with the bugs? That's the one I think about every time. Like sometimes I gag thinking about it.
I'm just more confused as to why he thought it was okay to grill indoors. Like a full-on grill. That's insane.
Couldn't tell you. Maybe it's because the cops were called on him when he was grilling outdoors.
Oh. I was calling... See, this is what I'm talking about. Losers! Like, these people not minding their business in this state. Oh my god.
There's nothing wrong with having a grill.
He's grilling. Call the cops. Like, oh my god, get a life.
I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird time. But our internships got extended. Mm-hmm. So me and Jordan were like, oh gosh, where are we gonna live?
We gotta find a place to live quick.
Yeah, so luckily we knew a person that was renting a space more south, closer to the actual company, which was really nice. And the benefit was that it was fully furnished.
Because at that point, we didn't know if we were going to get like full-time jobs.
Yeah.
So we just wanted something temporary. And the thought of having to like buy furniture for something temporary was not what we wanted.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of best case scenario.
Yes.
Right place, right time.
Yep. Good rent price.
It's meant to be.
Yeah, amenities. Yeah, amenities were included. It was really great and
good price as well.
Yes, great location.
It was off season.
Yes, off season.
No washer dryer.
Okay, well, because it's
they have to do laundry like one of those Amish people with the buckets and they take this and just churn it.
There was only one washer and dryer per floor. Which, at the beginning, it was fine.
I was going to say, if you think about it, you're coming straight from college. It really isn't that much of a lifestyle change for you.
Yeah. I mean, the places I lived in college had in-unit washer and dryer.
What?
And I didn't live at college, so...
Oh, I forgot,
yeah. Oh, no, I lived in a nice place.
What? I had to go to the communal, and then if you were too late, your stuff would be all over the floor.
Even if it was like an apartment? A college apartment?
Yeah, my college dorm. We had a communal for the building.
No, but like a dorm versus apartment.
I had a suite, so we had a whole kitchen, living room, no washer dryer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe in a city it's different because
I don't know, man. People are brutal out there. Okay. People are brutal. You leave your laundry in there too long.
Well, that is true. Yeah.
Except you know what's even worse though is I don't blame them because nothing makes me more mad than when
because when it happens to me,
when someone takes my clothes out, I'm like I'm gonna pull the security footage. But then when people don't, then something I have taken many of clothes out of a dryer, even if it just finishes. I'm like it's done. They should have been here.
Yeah, and that happened to us a lot where we would go to one of the laundry machines and the dryer or the washer would be done, but people just leave their clothes in there. Like, how hard is it to leave a timer so you know when to come back and pick up your stuff immediately? Like, have a little empathy for everyone else having to deal with this.
Yeah, one washer and dryer per floor. The ratio already sucks.
Yeah, and not to mention that the washers and dryers were like ancient.
Yeah.
So every other week, one of them on whatever floor was out of order.
Yeah.
So then it was even less availability. It was just terrible.
Yeah, it was not a good time. And then when me and Jordan got our full-time offers, by the way, we also share a cubicle wall. Mm-hmm. It's insane. We're like in the same department and stuff. So we really see each other like
24/7.
20 hours
Yeah, I mean,
a day.
you guys didn't know this. They're actually conjoined twins. This entire time.
I have been here
He's been the entire time. We just won't let him talk.
I had like duct tape on my mouth, and they're finally letting me speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had to train him to not have secondhand embarrassment because he gets embarrassed really easily.
He gets so embarrassed so easily, you guys.
When she was reciting the intro.
I didn't redo the intro like 3 times because he was giggling like a little boy.
I had to look away.
When fun fact, when I first met Jordan, and this was you guys have been in company, 4 months? I just started, moved here. A lot was going on in my life. We can get into that in a bit. So I'm nobody in the state. I'm all alone. So I make friends with the people I see most often, my coworkers. And I remember this was one of the first few weeks I was there, and we're like walking to the elevators together, talking about something, and Jordan just goes, "Why are you so loud?" As if like everyone was staring at us.
There's no way it was that early on.
It was early, dude. Early enough. Like, not that I cared, but I'm like, am I loud? No. But then I just realized, he's just humiliated all the time for no reason, like just by existence.
Yeah, no, I remember when we went to Ulta and you were gonna get that Billie Eilish perfume.
Oh my god! And we had to get it unlocked because it was locked up,
and no one was giving.
Yeah, so I just raised my hand to like try to find something. He's like, I'm so embarrassed, and then ran away.
He's like, stop! Don't do that! Stop! Don't do that! It's like, what is going on?
Oh, I can't help it.
He's gotten so much better, though, I will say.
Yeah.
Like, now I do some really weird things, and he doesn't even blink.
Yeah, it's exposure therapy for sure.
That's exactly what it was.
It's just Caroline. Like, I don't know.
Look.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory. If you want me as your friend, gotta put up with it.
Anyway, we got full-time offers, me and Jordan, and so we decided to extend the lease of the furnished place.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, great place, amazing view, close to a lot of things, aka the Barnes & Noble. That was
very important.
We love a Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, it was so close. It was great. But then, as we decided, well, not really decided, but accepted the fact that, oh my gosh, we're not here temporarily anymore. This is our lives. We're going to be here indefinitely. We decided, okay, this furnished place doesn't really have a lot of space for us, and cooking and doing all of that has been a little bit hard.
Yeah,
I would say.
It was a very small space for two people. Like, it was 2 bed, 2 bath, but, one of the bedrooms was a little bigger than the other.
Yeah.
The kitchen was very small, and, like, the stove and, like, the sink were, like, both on the same corner. It was hard for, like, one of us to be, like, cooking while the other's cleaning the dishes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't possible. We were just getting in each other's way a lot, and even the cabinets in the kitchen and like the broom closets and stuff, all of that already had stuff in it. So as we kept buying things, because we're living down here, we need to get stuff of our own, there was no place to put it. So it started to get very old very quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it definitely started to become. I mean, their place was always very clean, but definitely started becoming a bit of a hoarder's. There's no more room for stuff.
It was hard.
Maybe for some of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, true. I am a collector. I am
a collector.
I am
the funniest way I've ever heard somebody put. I like to buy a lot of things.
I am a buying thing connoisseur. I do love a good purchase. I do love a good
shopaholic,
splurge,
if you will.
No, I wouldn't say I'm a shopaholic. I would say I'm a shopping addict through and through. It's not holic. It's shopping tweaker. Anyway,
and I'm glad that you're like being open and honest about that.
No, I'm so aware.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
At first.
Okay. It wasn't that bad, but
that's not the topic of today's conversation.
Today's conversation was that we decided to move. The new space is great. We did have a little bit of a silverfish issue in the beginning, which, once again, we live in the tropics. It is super common to have a bug here and there. But the silverfish was getting a little bit out of hands. And on top of that,
I did have a bit of a mental breakdown about it.
Okay.
At first.
Jordan is also deathly terrified of bugs. And there was one time where we're going to work at the old place, and Jordan's like, oh, I didn't sleep good. And I'm like, why? And you literally were like, because I saw a spider. And I was like, you let that ruin your whole night? Yeah, so...
I didn't just see a spider. A spider was crawling up my phone charger as I was using my phone.
I thought you were going to say that spider saw me. But you know
that
what,
too.
though? I'm one to talk, because I'm terrified of bugs. But, like, it's nice to have a friend who understands my pain, because there was one time when Jordan was driving me somewhere, and there was a spider on the passenger
rear
side.
Mirror, yeah.
But what's the side mirror called?
The rear...
passenger side mirror that you look at for your blind spot, whatever it's called. And there was a spider on my side. It wasn't even on his side. And the entire trip, he's like, is it still there? Is it still there? And then we finally park. He gets in the car, walks around, and takes a paper and just starts slapping it.
I missed it every time.
It wasn't even on his side. It wasn't like he was opening the door and it was going to be there. It was on my side.
You wouldn't have gotten out of the car if I hadn't done that.
Yeah, it's true.
You would have had to climb out the other side. And I'm not about to have that giant ass spider like making babies and webs like on my car. You're getting off.
Oh, and everyone needs a place to live. What's wrong with that?
This is like Delulu talking to Delulu. Like, a Delulu echo chamber, dare I say, over there.
Echo chamber.
Bozo echo chamber.
I surround myself. I put myself and everyone I know in the Bozo echo chamber.
That's true.
That's what this podcast should have been called.
Bozo echo chamber.
Bozo Delulu echo chamber.
Whatever. You know, I have trauma with bugs, okay?
Me too.
Well, mine's worse. I know it's not a trauma competition, but you would lose.
No, my apartment when I lived in Orlando was pretty rough in terms of bugs.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that picture one time.
Oh, here we go. Jordan's going to talk about how he did the Disney college program. Go ahead, Disney adult. Tell the world.
I did the Disney college program. It was amazing, guys.
Like he was working that food stand like the
Navy. And nobody wants to
Navy.
talk about it, but it's fine.
And nobody wants to talk about it, but I know that you were pumping out those
Mickey pretzels,
Those
like
pretzels.
no other. Yeah.
Did you get
Order up.
He got kicked out of the kitchen because he sucked so bad.
I did?
Yeah, you told me
What?
that they put you off of like the assembly line for the food because you sucked at it.
No, it's not because I sucked at it. It's because I pretended that I didn't know how to do it because I didn't want to do it. So then they were like, you can just be like at the front counter. And
so
I was like,
smart. That's
period.
why I would do. I'm the face of
Okay.
But you know
I
what's
take it back.
funny? That just reminded me of that story, that time that Jordan tricked you into believing that he saw Walt Disney's frozen head.
It was at a point.
To this day, that's one of my greatest achievements.
It was to a point where I went through his Instagram following to find his other Disney college program friends.
She threatened to message them and ask if it was true. And then I messaged my Disney friends and I was if you get a message from this person asking if Walt's frozen head was underneath Cinderella Castle in a secret museum, you say yes.
I was so mad. I'm so mad about it to this day because he's like conniving. Like he has no remorse over this situation, and
I do it again,
and it led to so much turmoil for me because I wanted to see his head.
You weren't allowed to take photos.
I know, but
it was like, and it's the way that I described it to you perfectly in so much detail that like it had to have been true.
It's like every day has to clock in with like that barcode on the head. It's like, and you have to like kiss it and say good morning. Good morning, Walt. Next.
It was just so annoying because I was on Reddit. I'm like trying to find.
Because you have to sign an NDA.
No.
They're not going to talk about it on Reddit. They could get sued.
But
that's under wraps. You should know this. We shouldn't even be talking about it.
I know.
They might come for us.
I know.
I'm just mad because I totally would have signed up for the DCP if there was a guarantee that I could see someone's frozen head. That's so cool.
I think you literally would have hated your life if you did the DCP.
No,
I think you would have quit early.
I would have thrived. Put me in any situation and I would flourish. Yeah.
Even if you
Put me in any situation. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
You and I are not the same. Even if you were like a custodian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put me in there. Put me in the ring. Give me a few weeks and I will make my way to the top. I will. And the best thing is I would make a great actor, I would say. I would.
I think you're too tall to be any of like the characters.
He just called you gargantuan.
He called me big. He called me big. Oh my god. It's fine.
That's not true. She could have been Gaston.
Oh,
no. That's big.
I was thinking Maleficent or Evil Queen.
Oh, you would.
Someone big nose.
You can't be the Evil Queen now, though. She is that girl. Have you seen her?
Yeah, the Disneyland Evil Queen. She is like famous on TikTok because of how
She's
amazing
so funny.
she is at her
I thought
job.
you guys were talking about Gal Gadot. I was like,
No.
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 Okay.
No, there's a Evil Queen character performer at Disneyland in California, and she's just so talented and so funny.
She's really like witty, quick with it. Her improv is so good.
Every time a TikTok comes up and it's the Evil Queen, I'm sat and I'm liking and I'm reposting.
Wasn't the Loki also from Disneyland? The one that everyone...
Well, I think everyone just thought he was hot.
Yeah.
Was he good? I don't remember.
I think he was good, but
This was many years ago.
You guys weren't there for the Tumblr Peter Pan fandom era, where
Ew.
people would be obsessed with the Peter Pan actors, and
Ew.
there were like imagines, you know, the Harry Styles imagines, where it's like, imagine Harry Styles.
I remember you telling me a whole deep dive about this.
Yes, it's so interesting. There's a YouTube video on it. It's just like a Peter Pan Tumblr fandom, and there will be a video that pops up for sure. It's so interesting. But who gave you the teeth, love?
That's my favorite. Like I wasn't even a One Direction stan growing up. I think they're great. Don't come for me. But I just my parents made me listen to Christian music, so I wasn't really into all that. Oh my god! To this day, when I see those memes, I die laughing. Like One Direction kidnapped me. One Direction sold. I got sold to One Direction.
Oh, that one is any band. Any band, there will be.
I got sold to Big Time Rush.
Yeah. No, there is.
I got sold to Kendall James.
You know, future episode.
The other one.
Future episode, I read you the most abysmal Wattpad stories I've come across in my youths.
That would be.
I feel like we're gonna
including
get
including the one I wrote for the Gotham.
We have to figure out which one.
That is such a lie because I have wanted to read that Gotham fanfic that you made for. Since you told me about it.
She won't show it.
She won't show it. She won't release it from the archives.
How about I will read it out loud to you if I can find it, and I will just read it to you, and you'll see how bad it is, and that's why.
Is this the one that you got like low-key famous from?
It allegedly has millions of views.
It had million reads.
Million reads. You guys have a celebrity here.
Reads and likes are different.
Oh,
I didn't get a lot of likes.
You just keep.
A lot of people read it, but a lot of people did not like it. So.
Yikes.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm glad you went out there.
You know, all of the Gotham girlies, when Jerome Valeska, season 2, episode 16, Blind Fortune Teller, his appearance.
Oh, sorry.
You know, whatever. You know, you guys, you watch Shameless, right?
I saw like the first season. Yeah.
Yeah, the person who played Ian.
Oh yeah,
he was
Cameron Monaghan or something.
Monahan. I always thought it was Monahan.
I think that's an Irish pronunciation.
He's also Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order. I was like madly in love with him in Gotham season 2. So if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you're part of that show fandom, whatever, you'd get it.
Do y'all hear those crickets too?
I think you guys are just paranoid and delusional from bug fears.
Speaking of, should we get back to that?
Oh my god, you guys. Okay, let me sit up for this one.
One thing about us, when we're in a trio, we're gonna go on a tangent.
I know,
but I just can't. Walt Disney's head.
That's a story for another day.
Laugh at it one more time, but you weren't there. You weren't.
I said it with so much confidence. Did I try to do it to you?
I think you might have tried to do it to me. And then it didn't work, or you gave it up really quick or something. But I had heard
probably.
because like there was rumors about that, obviously, but I never believed it.
It's like an urban legend.
It's an urban legend. That's why they made Frozen to
fact,
distract.
Fun fact: I learned through my intensive research he is actually buried, and that was all a.
Just because he's buried doesn't mean his head is in there too.
No, his head's there. I went there myself.
You did.
I dug up the grave and everything. Skull was there. Maybe it wasn't his skull, but.
Yeah, you'd have to do like carbon dating, figure that out.
True, and you know
DNA
what? Next trip,
sampling.
I already put in PTO. Like I'm already going.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna solve the mystery.
That's my new obsession. Is finding where his head went.
And not even just because you care that much. You just want to prove that you didn't get tricked by Jordan.
Yeah,
that's why.
It's real. It's there.
Right.
Whatever.
I saw it.
Anywho, let's talk about me now. So.
Great segue.
Typical.
Typical.
Oh my god. Ew. So, when I moved down here, it was in October, and without giving away where we live, hurricanes tend to hit so nearby.
I thought it was September.
No, sorry. I did move down. Sorry. Like last week of September. It was the end of September.
Yeah, it was late September.
And I'm there for about 2-ish weeks, and we get hit with 2 hurricanes pretty much back to back. The second one was more damaging in area than the first one. To the point where when the second one hit, I lost power for like a week. And so I'm already starting a new job for the first time in a completely different state I didn't grow up in. No family or anything. My power goes out. I'm eating canned food, and it's not good. So it was a rough few weeks, whatever. I'm still showing up to work, just trying to keep it together. And throughout this time, I had been seeing little bugs in my sink. And every morning, right before work, when I was getting ready, I'd be like, "Where? These little bugs are here. Are they coming from the drain?" So I would spray them with Raid, of course, and then I started plugging the drains at night to stop them from coming up. But they were still there. I'm like, I don't understand. Where are you coming from? And why are you always in the sink? What's your motive? You know, what's your deal? So I started noticing a little bit more. A few found in my bathroom. Again, nothing crazy. And then after the power went out from the hurricane, my Wi-Fi had gone out. So when it went back on, I went to go reset the Wi-Fi box. I lift up the Wi-Fi box, and like 10 bugs scatter out underneath it all over my apartment. And so I start spraying them down with Raid, hunting them down, having a panic attack because I'm really scared. And they kind of blend in with my carpet, which is also really scary. And so finally, I'm like, I need to get to the bottom of this. What are these things and why are they here? So I do a little Google research, a little Reddit threading, and lo and behold, they're German roaches. And for those of you who aren't familiar with German roaches, because unfortunately I am now too familiar with, they are the type of roaches that are the worst ones to get because they multiply like freaking rabbits. They multiply like nobody's business, and they got tough skin. They're hard to beat. So at that point, I start having a mental breakdown because once I realized what it was, which was an infestation, I started seeing them way more. So I would see them at nighttime, all over my bathroom floor, all over the toilet seat. If I woke up in the middle of the night, they would be in my room, on my nightstand, in the corners. And so I'm trying to fall asleep, and I'm starting to have like hallucinations that they're crawling all over me. And then lack of sleep is just making it worse.
I would be the same way.
Yeah. So I'm coming into work every day with little or no sleep at my first new job, probably looking like a crazy person.
No, I'm gonna tell you now. I would have, unless you've told us your day by day and updates about what was happening, we would have, personally, I would have never known. The way that you flourished.
Well, I just shoved down all my pain.
Hey, you gotta just distract yourself.
Yeah.
Distract myself.
Yeah.
With work. But eventually, my apartment complex, I'd been in contact with them being like, yeah, I need pest control in here now. I need them now. And they would have them come and do an evaluation and be like, we didn't find anything. We didn't find anything. I'm like, that's weird. Then why did a bunch of baby roaches crawl over my shoes? And I'd throw away like 8 of them. That's weird, but that's nothing, right? Yeah, okay. So eventually, I've had enough. They keep saying that there's nothing there, and I have lost so much sleep and sanity that I don't even care anymore if I come across like a crazy person. So eventually, I message the apartment complex, and I'm like, if I don't have a full pest control done in this apartment by this date, the health department will be here instead. And lo and behold, pest control's in there, and all of a sudden, they say it needs a thorough cleaning, that there is a problem. I'm like, oh, okay, mama. So they come, and they start wreaking havoc on all the roaches. And I start seeing them a lot more during the daytime, which is normal because they're starting to die off, so they're running away from their hiding spots. Finally, it calms down. I stop seeing it. A few months later, I turn on my coffee machine. Next to my coffee machine, a bunch of dead roaches. They had been hiding out in my coffee machine. I think I drank roach coffee.
Oh, wow.
Which, by the way, Nespresso machine.
Yeah,
a really nice coffee machine.
And I had to get rid of her because I looked it up and I'm like, there is no way I'm saving this. Because all the strategies were like, even if you put it in a trash bag and spray it with a bunch of Raid and bait, like the babies could still be in there and then they could just get rid of it. So I had to throw it out. This apartment complex never apologized. They never did anything. And I'm still here right now. Luckily, the roach problem is gone. Knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my first 4 months moving here.
Really set your expectations.
It really set my expectations out of the freaking water, dude.
Yeah.
And luckily, I have great friends. So there was that.
Yep. Honestly, if it weren't for the roaches, we wouldn't be friends, if you think about it. Because you would be over at our apartment a lot because you didn't want to be at yours.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So
and
we hung out a lot. And so,
for sure. And also, I say this too, even though it freaking sucked, it kind of forced me to stand up for myself. And, like, even when it was difficult, and, I feel like it's a thing in society that women standing up for themselves or pointing out that they're paying for something, not getting what they're paying for is seen as Karen now, instead of, well, I'm paying thousands of dollars a month for this, and I'm living in an infested apartment. Yeah. It's ridiculous. So it taught me to stand up for myself a lot more, which has been so helpful and a really viable lesson for me in life. So apartment still sucks. I have a billion other stories. People trying to bang down my door, neighbors stealing my packages, everything breaking. But luckily, I'm trying to find the positive.
Well, the positive is that the lease is almost up.
Yeah,
I'm almost there.
And plus now you lived in the area for a year.
I can find.
You know better.
Yeah.
You know the signs. You can tour. It sucks that you you weren't able to do that before because it's scary. Moving across states, it's such a big difference between the problems that we had in the north versus the problems that we have in the south.
Yeah, I mean, definitely
I guess,
with, like, snow and dealing with that versus now dealing with, like, pest issues here.
Right.
And also hurricanes
Would
and whatnot here.
Question then. I'm trying to find the equivalent of snow, like a snowstorm in the north versus...
Like a hurricane.
Yeah,
I guess a
like
hurricane. But I feel like we haven't really experienced a hurricane yet, you know?
We have. I mean, we lost power.
I know we had to evacuate.
True, but
that's like an experience.
It wasn't that bad though.
Well, we thought it would be though.
It was supposed to hit us more, and the fact that
we were still
my power went out for a week, and it was still not, the hurricane wasn't even that close to us.
Yeah, that's scary because you lived close to us at the time, and
I didn't have to evacuate though.
Yeah, you were like
one
a little bit
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky you. We had to evacuate, and at the time when my boyfriend still lived here. Before
you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're listening.
When he still lived here and he didn't get, he didn't have to go elsewhere for work. We stayed at his place and it was way more inland and it was fine. A few flickers and the next day the sun was out. It was a beautiful day. It was just
weird. Like a little slumber party.
Yeah, it was. We played board games.
Yeah, it was just like back in middle school playing video games and board games.
Must have been nice. Just me and the roaches in the dark.
That's
the pots of hands, the
roaches, and me.
Yep.
Well, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
And by roach, I mean the man next to you talking right now.
What?
Oh, she just called him a roach.
Comparing me to a roach is crazy. But anyways, I was going to ask you, like, what is your plans when you move out? Are you going to bring your furniture with you? Because, like, wouldn't there be, like, roaches potentially living inside of your furniture?
No, so I've done a lot of research on this.
Mm-hmm.
They can't survive in furniture because they need a water source, which is why they're almost always found in kitchens and in bathrooms because they can literally eat anything, like dust, and they'll survive, or each other. Ugh.
Ew.
But they can't survive without water, so they need water. So that's why none of the furniture is really a problem. I did see somebody online say once that the only time they've seen a couch infested was when the owner had the dog food and bowl right next to it. And that was the only time. Oh. So I'm not worried about that. And also I do plan on really inspecting everything closely.
Yeah, I would also just be careful because I've heard horror stories of people getting roach infestations in their cars.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was really, really worried about that happening to me back when the infestation was there because I mean, I would take my work back to work. So I'm like, oh my God, what do I bring in my car? Definitely don't have anything. When you deal with the infestation, you kind of know when it's there. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like an energy in the room and a vibe.
There was a show. I don't remember if it was on Animal Planet, TLC, Discover. It was one of those shows where it was like a retelling of a real story, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And there was one specifically about infestations. One of the best episodes was when people kept hearing, like the people in the house kept hearing weird noises in the walls.
It was rats.
It was snakes. Thousands and thousands of snakes all tangled up in the walls, slithering around and just there. And when they like tore down the wall and everything, there was a ton of snakes that just came at them and fell out.
Oh, heck no.
I don't know why that came up in my mind just now.
That is scary.
But definitely, well, I wouldn't advise you guys to watch that show, actually.
I put on my shoes and I dust on. Snake Ballad of Snakes.
Oh, Lucy Gray.
Yeah, Lucy Gray.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I love the Hunger Games.
I feel like...
I know we can't talk about it again. We won't because they're not paying us and we don't do free sponsorships.
No,
Rachel Zegler, dream guest on this podcast.
Oh yeah! Also, thank you guys for the 2.5 million followers.
Yeah, I cannot believe
and combined listeners. It's awesome.
It's crazy, and you guys have really made my dream come true. And now we can bring in. It's kind of like a Make-A-Wish. We got Jordan here, and
is this like a bit?
No.
Oh, you guys got a lot quick.
Yeah, so we're good like that. I want to talk a little bit about you, Jordan. What was your first impression of joining the workforce? Well, how is it different than what you expected? Has it your opinion or view changed since you've been here for the last year-ish?
I'm not sure, because I guess growing up, you have this idea of a 9 to 5 being, like, boring. You know, you just sit at a computer all day and, like, don't talk to anyone. And I guess, to a point, my job is very independent, so, like, it could be looked at like that, where I'm just, like, staring at a computer, not talking to anyone. I just really love what I do so much. So, it's like, even though that's kind of the vibe, I love what I'm doing. I kind of love it, you know?
Aww. That's great.
That's really wholesome.
Yeah, that was really wholesome.
We can't even pick that apart.
I know.
Or complain, or now we can't be all
Sorry.
negative like we wanted to be, but it's fine. Whatever.
No, I love it. You know what? It's actually so refreshing to hear people being like, I love my job.
I mean, we both studied 3D animation, so I agree. I'm very happy that I got a job in that field.
Yes, I feel very lucky that, like, everything I enjoyed doing in college, I'm, like, doing at my job now.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been, like, a relatively introverted and, like, quiet, keep to myself kind of person. So just being, like, cubicle life is just the vibe for me. I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, it's interesting how we both went into the roles that your role is very independent, like you said. You don't have to communicate. You don't have to do a lot of teamwork related things. Well, my team, I talk majority of the day to my other team members, and everything is all interconnected. It's nice to have all that hard work and endless times in the labs, because that's really why me and Jordan became friends, was that both of us had an anxious attachment to the computer labs. So
True.
we would, every Saturday morning, we would get our Dunkin', and it started in October, the peanut butter macchiato from Dunkin' Donuts.
No, imagine this energy. Like, close your eyes. October 2022. Peanut butter cup macchiato from Dunkin'.
Yep.
Crisp fall air. Orange and red leaves.
Yep.
Midnights by Taylor Swift
Yep.
on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
That's the energy. And that's...
And then sitting in a dark computer lab in the basement of the building.
Yes. No one there.
Yeah. Working out a problem in your film that actually never made it to the final cut, and you wasted 12 straight hours.
12-hour days.
Yes.
Only one break for lunch.
Yes.
You're
Locked
like
in.
crazy, bro.
Locked in for 6-hour increments.
You don't understand. In art school, that's what you gotta do. Actually, no. I don't want to encourage any form of negative habits, but you really needed to work hard to get a good portfolio. And for me and Jordan, we didn't go in knowing the programs and the softwares and stuff, so it took us a little bit longer than for, let me say, my boyfriend, who has been animating from the womb, allegedly, and he was so good that he didn't even need to do much to get the same visual thing that we spent all semester doing. I actually hated my boyfriend when we were in college together. I actually hated his guts, and now we're dating, so.
And that's a story for another day.
I was gonna say, I'll save the enemies to lovers story. Maybe he could be a guest on the podcast.
That would be really exciting.
I would love to hear his version of that, because I've heard yours.
It's so true, yeah.
His version would be, I didn't even know she was in my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's really it, I would say. I want to do a card reading for both of you.
Okay, I think that's a great way to finish this off. Even though last week's was a bit
sad. Let's see if things have moved up for you. Do you want what do you want to do?
I don't want a love reading.
You don't want a love reading?
Let's do one for this podcast. How will this podcast continue to do? Or will it change?
Is that yours? Because I do want to do one for Jordan.
That'll be mine. Jordan,
okay.
You can. What do you want? Love?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Well, now I don't want one at all.
You scared him. He's never gonna come back.
What other options do I have?
You can do like a general.
Yeah, you can just do a general. I'm pulling just one card.
Okay, yeah, just pull.
Do him first.
Do Jordan first?
Yeah,
because he's our special guest. For visuals, Caroline is fondling my 10-plus-year-old sock monkey who's on the brink of survival. Anyways.
I love holding toys, but I never buy any of them.
Yeah, you just
kind of like stuffed animals.
You sure do love holding those toys.
Ew, guys, icky. Okay, general reading for Jordan. Three of Cups, forward.
Is that good?
Yes.
It is good. It is. Yippee!
Yay.
Okay, let me flip to the page.
Thank goodness. I was getting nervous.
Okay. This is when I read. We return to the underwater kingdom for the Three of Cups, the card of friendship. 3 eels intertwine. Intertwine. Intertwine.
Lose the accent.
Like, what are you, a little Victorian boy?
Extra. Read all about it.
Please, sir, one more cup of water, please, sir, for my sister.
Spare 1 loaf of bread.
You know what that reminds me of? Did you guys ever watch Christmas
Fingers?
Shoes? Like that movie?
I think my mom loves that
Can
movie.
you buy my Christmas shoes? It's about this little boy who sings a song to this man. And he's like, my mom's dying. Like, I really want her to wear the shoes when she dies tonight. Can you buy them for me? The guy's like, fine. It's like, oh my God, go. And he's just like supposed to be like the Grinch or whatever. Not really, but
that is such
Ebenezer.
That sounds like an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, my older brother used to cry listening to that song.
Is this just like a Christmas Carol, this movie that you're referring to?
No, so there's no like spirit, like ghostly element. It's literally about this kid whose mom is dying, and then he's like, sir, I want to buy these shoes for my mama, please.
You're gonna get like copyright claims.
You kind of ate that up.
Yeah, you
Thank
low-key.
you.
The notes were hit.
Hashtag not edited. Anyways, continue.
Sorry. 3 of Cups.
Okay. Sorry, let me get rid of the accent. Okay. Oh, it started up a little bit there. I don't know what happened.
She's channeling something.
Guys.
Something spiritual is taking over.
Something's taking over. Okay. Eels are mysterious creatures. They're Oh no, it's another
Agnostic?
word. No.
Topic.
Enigmatic.
Why would the seals be agnostic?
Enigmatic.
Okay. They're an enigma.
Agnostic.
Enigmatic.
They don't believe in God.
Oh, eels are mysterious creatures. They're
Have you ever
enigmatic.
seen an eel in church? Anyway, sorry.
Do you want the damn reading or no? Stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
God.
Sorry.
If I have to say enigmatic another time, I'm gonna start crying.
Enigmatic.
You're all about it.
You're all about it.
We're never gonna get through this reading.
Dang, mama.
Okay. Eels are mysterious creatures. They're enigmatic mating rituals, the subject of much speculation. Ancient Egyptians and even Aristotle believed they spontaneously generated, and to this day no one has observed eels spawning in the wild. Likewise, the magic that makes a friendship work is often a mystery. There is love, support, and kindness, of course, but what draws one person to another? That spark can't always be explained. Upright means a time of happiness and celebration is around the corner. Reach out to your friends and loved ones and relish the community you have built. Authentic connection with others is a mysterious gift to be treasured. Aww. That's really cute because we are the 3 eels in a way.
We're the 3 cups. My cup's more of like a jug, but anyways.
And it's full of
milk.
I was gonna say tequila or like
Way to ruin a wholesome moment, Jordan.
Yeah, for real.
Sorry.
But I'm just saying that this is giving a vibe of we are celebrating the community. You know, we're talking in a microphone, discussing nothing important.
Changing lives.
The duality of man.
Duality of man.
Yeah. And I honestly think that's
a great 3 of Cups. No jokes aside, is very favorable card in tarot. It's about community, friendship. It's working together.
I had a feeling
with
I
people.
would get it. I had a feeling.
okay.
I also had a feeling.
Okay.
My turn.
You want yours to be more about the podcast?
Yeah, I want to see where we're headed.
I'm gonna skip this card because I have a feeling it's bad.
Oh.
And we'll see what that one I skipped was. Okay, 8 of Wands.
Oh.
And
Is that bad?
I don't know.
And it's a photo of a rooster, and there are 8 wands behind the rooster. So
it's not looking too good.
Let me flip to it. Give me a second.
9 and 10 are good.
Oh.
So I don't know if high hopes were 8.
But like 8, like you ate.
I did eat.
What did you? We did not. We ate like chips and.
Funny.
That's it. Anyways, it's really short page.
Brr.
The 8 of Wands is a card of energy, action, and movement. A roadmap to success lies before you. And with swift action, your full potential will be fulfilled. In this card, a rooster crows in the foreground. As the wands zoom past, he woke at dawn before any other animal. He is ready to greet the day, loudly proclaiming his chosen path and encouraging others to do the same.
And that's what this podcast is for.
Yeah, you're literally like reclaiming your past, talking about it, working through it.
Right.
That was really creepily accurate. Oh my gosh.
I love pulling a tarot, and it makes so much sense.
She's just so good at it. She has a deck at work, and sometimes if I'm having a bad day, I'm like, pull one, please.
Baby.
Yeah. I love it. It's always like a card that tells you to calm down. It's always a card that's like, girl, you're doing too much. Like,
grow up.
Oh,
no, it ain't. Y'all are spreading rumors. Just finish. Just vote.
I already know them out. Just vote.
Just vote.
Oh, okay. Upright means keep going and fast. You know what the next steps are. The signs are all pointing forward. Do not lose momentum.
And that's right. And on that note, we'll have new episodes every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Please, please, please check us out on Coworker Calamity on Instagram to catch up with us and see what we're doing in between episodes and interact with us, hopefully. Anything else to say, y'all?
No.
You're not even gonna thank me for being here?
Thank you so much for our big, huge special guest, Jordan.
What do you mean by big and huge?
And thank you for bringing awareness to Walt.
Yes, guys.
Yeah, never forgotten.
Yeah.
Never forgotten. Just know that his head is safe and okay.
And frozen, and he kissed
it.
He gave it a little
multiple times.
It's how you clock in, according to Jordan.
Yep.
He then tells you to have a magical day. But anyway.
All right, bye, y'all.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye.